written by Knoll and McGrath, and directed by Eleanor Regan.
And lastly, this is his study. This is where he did all of his writing.
Wow, I cannot believe I'm standing where the Ernest Hemingway wrote all of his novels.
Yep, they're all here, even the ones he didn't publish.
Unpublished?
I suppose there's no harm in you reading them now if you wanted to.
Thanks. Why is this one called Handjob Planet?
This is the one about an astronaut who crash lands on a planet, and it's called Handjob Planet. He's so excited about it, and then it turns out that it's actually just a regular planet, and everyone's really put off by how much he keeps on asking about hand jobs.
Oh.
It was actually inspired by our honeymoon. Our honeymoon was in Handjob Korea.
Why did he never publish it?
You know, I think it was a lot of things. I think he was really conflicted about how to resolve this conflict between his hard, masculine tone and sort of the uncharacteristic, sensual nature of this novel, and ultimately, I think it was because it was about an astronaut who lands on a handjob planet.
Yeah, I get that. I did really like The Old Man in the Sea, though.
I think that's because the word handjob isn't in it 763 times.
That is why. The Christmas gift. Oh, this looks nice.
And so this is about a child who's been dreaming about getting a new bike for his whole life. And finally, one Christmas Eve, he sees 3 presents under the tree. And the first one is kind of big, and it has a nice helmet in it. And the next one is a little bit bigger, and it has some training wheels. And the third one is the biggest of all.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's Hitler. The dad actually went down to South America, found Hitler in his hiding place, and brought him back for his son to execute in person. The kid has to think a lot about morals, and at the end of the day, he does kill him, but he ultimately can't live with his decision.
It's really cool that Hemingway wrote about letting little kids execute Nazis. But cool in a bad way.
You know, he actually wrote about it for an entire year. That whole shelf is his Hitler cycle, right underneath his corn cycle. In fact, any of them could have been written in, could have been set on Handjob Planet, but obviously there's no way for us to tell.
Librarian Fight Club?
That's actually just the same as Fight Club. But he came up with the idea first, so it's kind of fucked up that he never got any money for it. At least I think it's pretty fucked up.
Oh, this one doesn't even have a title.
So I'm always really freaked out by how photorealistic this is. I mean, I know he had a camera, but this has to be a drawing, because if not, then we live in a world in which there exist seagulls with human breasts and I just cannot do that! I'm sorry. This is actually the cover for the Farewell to Arms. For some reason, they said it was too literal.
Oh, Fiddler on the Roof Part 2. I'm here to kick ass and marry off my teenage daughters. And I'm all out of teenage daughters.
You know, that's actually the only line in the book. He just writes it over and over. Except for the dedication page, which mysteriously was written, "What's with deserts? Get less sand. What's with islands? Get more land." Anyways, I should go rest some shit.
I can't believe I'm alone with all these amazing books.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit!
Fuck. Fuck, I'm a ghost.
Don't be angry. I'm just a reporter here to document your life and spread your story.
Well, I'll tell you straight. Writer of books. But I died before I could finish my true magnum opus. It's called Magic Ride. Science fiction about a horse that seems drunk, but twist ending is it is drunk. Anyway, I gotta get back to hell.
Before you go, I just wanted to say I loved The Sun Also Rises.
What?
I loved The Sun Also Rises. The novel?
Is that the one about like the ones with the sexy owls?
It's actually about the aftershock of war.
Oh. Oh, the owls is pretty hot.
Clearly, I've stumbled upon something that's going to revolutionize our conception of beloved authors. I guess I'll just make some celebratory brownies right here in this attic.
Any more unpublished novels that you found?
No, you won't believe this, but I was actually talking to Hemingway.
Oh my god, that fucking ghost!
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think he'd be glad that they never published any of these novels, not even posthumously?
No, but I sure am. I mean, to be real, some of them are pretty shitty. Like Gift of the Magi and A Dick Story, come on.
I am so relieved you said it. I didn't want to say it. I know you knew that I was thinking it, but these ideas are just horrible. I mean, a bird with boobs? Really? I mean, the fucking ghost even said something about owls. I mean, owls. Really? Frickin' owls?
Oh no, the one with owls is really hot.